In 1954, two neuroscientists at McGill University accidentally discovered the control center of the mammal brain. They placed an electrode inside a small rat's brain, connected to a lever in its cage. Every time the rat pressed the lever, it received a tiny electrical zap. The scientists thought the rat would press it a few times and stop. Instead, the rat went completely insane. It began pressing the lever 2,000 times an hour. It ignored food. It ignored water. It ignored its own babies. The rat literally chose to starve to death just to keep pressing that lever. Look at your hand right now. You are holding that exact same lever. Every time you pick up your phone, refresh your feed, or open an app, your brain gets the exact same electrical zap that killed that rat. Today, we are going to look into the multi-billion-dollar war for your attention, why you can no longer read a book for more than 10 minutes, and how Silicon Valley engineered the collapse of human focus. To fix your focus, you first have to understand what dopamine actually is. For years, we were told that dopamine is the pleasure chemical. We thought our brain releases it when we eat pizza, watch a movie, or get a hug. But modern psychology has proven that this is completely wrong. Dopamine is not the chemical of pleasure. It is the chemical of anticipation. It is the molecule of wanting, not having. Your brain releases the highest amount of dopamine right before you get the reward. It's the thrill of the chase. And this is exactly what tech corporations figured out. They realized they didn't need to make your life better to keep you on their apps. They just needed to create an endless loop of anticipation. When you open an app, you don't know if the first video will be amazing or boring. Because the reward is unpredictable, your dopamine spikes through the roof. You scroll again and again and again. You are no longer a human being making a conscious choice. You are a user trapped in a digital casino. This endless flooding of dopamine has a terrifying side effect: focus destruction. Your brain works on a system of balance. When you overstimulate it with cheap, high dopamine hits from short-form videos, your brain responds by shutting down its dopamine receptors. This is called downregulation. Now, your baseline level of dopamine is lower than it used to be. Ordinary, high-value tasks suddenly feel painfully boring. Studying for an exam? Boring. Building a business? Too slow. Having a deep conversation with a friend? Insufferable. Your brain has been conditioned to expect a reward every 4 seconds. As a result, the average human attention span has dropped below that of a goldfish. But here is the most dangerous part. Real success in the real world, wealth, health, deep relationships, requires long periods of boredom. It requires deep work. By stealing your ability to tolerate boredom, they have stolen your ability to achieve anything great. So, how do we fight back against an army of supercomputers designed to hijack us? You don't need to throw your phone into the ocean. You just need to run a neurochemical reset. Step 1. Remove the visual trigger. Go to your phone settings right now and turn your screen to grayscale. By stripping away the bright, vibrant colors, you instantly lower the dopamine spike your brain gets just by looking at the screen. Suddenly, Instagram and TikTok look like a boring newspaper from the 1950s. Step 2. Increase friction. Your brain is lazy. It hooks onto things that are easy. When you are working, place your phone in a completely different room. If you have to get up and walk for 20 seconds to check a message, your brain will often decide it's not worth the effort. And step 3. Replace cheap dopamine with earned dopamine. Exercise, cold showers, and finishing a hard task release dopamine slowly, leaving your focus pathways intact and healthy. The next time you feel the urge to scroll, remember this: your focus is the most valuable asset you own. Every empire, every masterpiece, and every great life was built on intense focus. Don't give it away for free to a software program. Take back your mind. If you want to understand the hidden psychology of modern life, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below with your daily screen time. Let's be honest about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.